This is how I was able to lock in $716. Let's get into it. But the problem is I exit too soon and I left a lot of money on the table. So I was able to make that and on my eval account, trade of eight, right? And now looking back at it again, I didn't have the intention to exit too soon. But when I entered the trade, I was not thinking straight actually. I was trying to rush into the trade. I had FOMO. I didn't want to get left out. So I just pushed my stop loss a little bit to $800 or so. And I got into the trade right around this area right here where you see this blue arrow. Got into the trade in that area. And I left money on the table, a lot of money. So as soon as I got into the trade, we make that quick move. I was about to push my target a little bit up further, but not knowing that my target was already set up right there when I pressed buy. And price just pushed right up into my target, hit my target. So I didn't give it enough room. But lesson learned next time. So what I would do now, make sure that I got my target right and before I take a trade, okay? But it was a beautiful trade, and plus I was going in there with the mindset also to scalp anyway. So I think probably that kind of set it up for me to just go in there to scalp. But let me show you guys how this trade come about, okay? So what happened is we've been forming higher low and we're forming inverse head and shoulders. That was from Monday all the way coming into Tuesday. We came back, we retest this demand area, which was this pivot point right there. This is the 1 hour, by the way, right? And on the 1 hour again back, we came back, we retest this major supply area, we'll make that move. But I didn't get the chance to enter on this bounce on this major supply. So I was waiting for more, either a falling wedge for a move back up, some kind of higher high or higher low, but I didn't get it. And I seized the opportunity that I see that we have flagging coming all the way into this supply area, which I had a flagging, and I took advantage of the flagging. And also I was looking at my footprints chat, and when we break and hold, footprint shows me that we have a lot of volume on this break and hold candle. So I enter right around right there, okay? And once I enter again, I didn't place my target right, and I wasn't expecting price to move that fast. It just moved fast and took out my target, the target that I had previously. But I was hoping for more so price to come up here, which price did, and that was supposed to be $1,800 trade, and I left all that money on the table. I think this come from just having FOMO and still emotions into a trade, because if I would have controlled my emotions, I think I would have think better and just control myself. And also I was looking down, I was trying to record us, and by the time I raised my head up, price break through this falling wedge. And when price break through that falling wedge, I just got excited and just try to get into the trade so I don't get left out. But it's a beautiful trade, and I know it's probably going to continue going up. We probably could blow this top off where I have this white line where I say major demand on this area, also supply on this area. We'll probably could blow it off tonight, or if not, if the price come back down into this level and get weak, might take it for a little push all the way to the top, but I don't know. But so far I'm content with what I got. Sometimes it happen in trading, just that if I were to control my emotion better next time and also pay attention to the chat, because there's a move right here playing, anything can happen. So one thing I learned from this is when a move is about to develop or setup is about to develop, I have to just pay attention and be patient for that 5 minutes, not to get distracted until see what that setup is doing and develop, because I could have easily enter right there, breakout, and that would have still made me close to $1,000 or so and just push for 1,000 some hundred. So next time pay attention to the chat and just watch out, make sure I don't get distracted. So that's the next step I'm gonna take, okay? I know I'm human, I'm not perfect, I'm gonna make these mistakes, but mistakes like that will cost you as far as trading, okay? And this is it for this recap.